Good day everyone, especially to you sir, good day. I am Charmaine T. Montisilio, your student in CLG 300 Human Right Education Section D. So we are the Group 7 and our topic is Article 3 Bill of Rights, Section 13 and 14 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. So we have sequence of the presentation. In Article 3, Section 13, we will discuss the meaning of bill, purpose and form of bill, who may not invocate the right to bill, meaning of capital offense, excessive bill prohibited. So, in Article 3, Section 14, we will discuss the right to due process of law in criminal cases, right to be heard by himself and counsel, meaning and purpose of arraignment, importance of the right to counsel, right to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him, right to have speedy, impartial, and public trial, right to confrontation of the witness, right to compulsory production of witnesses and evidence, trial in absence of the accused. So, in topic learning objectives, so at the end of this lesson, we are expected to know what is bill and its purpose, learn about the right to due process of law in criminal cases, learn the right to compulsory production of witnesses and evidence, understand the meaning and purpose of arraignment. Introduction. The Bill of Rights is an official list of amendments which defines the freedom that is owned by the citizens and the limits of the power of federal government. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights help in dictating the right and enhancing the law in cases pertaining to the violation of the freedom of rights. It informs the core basis of liberties and freedom that every individual has inherent the right against the federal government. This is the set of rights and privilege of the citizens stipulated in the Constitution and Charter of Liberties for the individual and a limitation upon the power of the state. So I will be discussing to you the Article 3, Section 13. All persons except those charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua when evidence of guilt is strong shall before conviction be bailable by sufficient sureties or be released on recognizance as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even the privilege of the right of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. So what is bail? Bail is the security required by a court and given for the provisional or temporary release of a person who is in the custody of the law conditioned upon his appearance before any court as required under the conditions specified. So what is the purpose and form of bail? So first, the purpose of requiring bail is to relieve an accused from imprisonment until his conviction and yet secure his appearance at the trial. So the right to bail is guaranteed because in all criminal prosecutions, the accused is presumed innocent. So number 2, it may be in the form of cash deposit, property bond secured from a surety company, or recognizance. Who may not invocate the right to bail? So the right to bail is available to any person arrested, detained, or otherwise deprived of his liberty, whether or not an information criminal complaint has been filed against them. So number 1, it cannot be invoked where the applicant is not yet in custody of the law because he went into hiding and it is large, and hence a free man even when he is already been criminal charged in court. So the purpose of bail is to secure one's release, and it would be incourteous to grant bail to one who is free. So number 2, it is not available to one charged with capital offense or offense punishable by reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment, or death if the evidence of his guilt is strong. The judge, however, has no authority to deny bail without taking into account the evidence presented. At the time the accused applied for the bail to his guilt, there must be a hearing. Even when evidence of guilt is strong, bail may be granted where there is no probability that the defendant would file court, or after conviction on humanitarian ground where the life or health of the convict may be endangered by continued confinement pending appeal.
3. Under the rules of court, no bail shall be allowed after the judgment has become final or after the accused has commenced to serve sentence. So it means that the temporary release of an accused person awaiting trial, sometimes on condition that a sum of money be lodged to guarantee their appearance in court, is not allowed after the judgment has become final. Meaning of capital offense. So capital offense, also known as the death penalty, is the state-sanctioned practice of deliberately killing a person as a punishment for an actual or supposed crime, usually following unauthorized. So, a capital offense for a purpose of the above provision is an offense which, under the law existing at the time of its commission and at the time of the application to be admitted to bail, may be punished with a reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment, or death. So next is excessive bail prohibited. So, excessive bail prohibited. Excessive bail is an amount of bail ordered to be posted by an accused defendant which is much more than necessary or accused to ensure they will make court appearance, particularly in relation to minor crimes. So, the Constitution ordains that excessive bail shall not be required in Section 313. Without the explicit injunction, the right to bail would be a meaningless phrase. So, what amount is reasonable bail rests mainly upon the discretion of the judge. He has to take into account in deciding the matter. Among the other are the nature of the offense, the penalty which the law attaches to it, the probability of the guilt, and the financial condition of the accused, that which is reasonable bail to a man of wealth is equivalent to a denial of right. If exacted for a poor man charged with a like offense, also the amount of bail may be reasonable if considered in terms of surety or property bond, excessive or required in the form of cash. The option to post a cash bond primarily belongs to the accused.